Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Rogue Hostage, which I think is a Red Box original. Tyrese Gibson's in it, John Malkovich, Michael J. White is in it. That's all I recognize right now. Evidently a single father and his former Marine buddy are on a routine stop at Child Protective Services where they work or something like that, and they get trapped in their dad's or their stepfather's store. I don't know, doesn't tell you much in that. Hour and 33 minutes long. I'm interested because it has like some names in it, you know. However, 3.1 on IMDb, only 357 people have rated it so far. That's why I'm here. Let's see if it's really a 3 or not. Stick around, let me get into it, give you a better idea of what it's about, and then let you know what I think. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Rogue Hostage. No check-ins tonight, for whatever reason, kind of forgot, but so basically what we got here is Tyrese Gibson he's the ex-military guy that is now Child Services. So he works for Child Services to help children, and he is also the single father. He has a little bit of PTSD, which is very important in this movie because that plays a role in what's going on, and I won't go into any other greater detail. John Malkovich happens to be his stepfather, so he married Tyrese's mother at some point. Not his father, but his stepfather. He happens to be a big congressman that owns a chain of like Walmarts. It's not really Walmarts, it's Nelson's, right? And so, for whatever reason, these group of gentlemen decide that they're gonna attack this Nelson's, the Walmart, because of John Malkovich's character, and they want to hold everybody hostage, bombs, the whole 9 yards. And Tyrese happens to be in the Nelson's when this is all going down, so it's his job to try and save everybody. And there's, you know, his daughter's there, another kid that he's protecting from Child Protective Services happens to be there. Sunshine is there. That's a girl's name, which really is odd. Not that that's her name, but her whole piece of the puzzle was never really, I don't know, I'm confused at the end on what happened with her. But anyway, I don't want to go into too much detail on that. What you have after all that is your standard everyday action movie, missing a lot of different things. So at first I was like, okay, this is interesting. They take a war hero, I'm going to say that, or, you know, somebody from the military, and now he's in Child Protective Services, who has a stepfather who's a congressman that owns all these Walmarts, and somehow they're all going to come together and help these terrorists, or go against these terrorists kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. You know, it's like just got to keep up, and then it's just everything else that you see. It's the Nakayama Plaza kind of situation, right? Did I say that right? I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, so that's all there, and you got your standard action film. Here's the problem. So there's got to be some things to set it apart besides the leading up plot stuff that gets you all in the same area, right? Because there's not much else. You have to have maybe some good action scenes. There wasn't very good action scenes. Even some of them were outright disappointing. Because I'm thinking, okay, he's a war hero, or, you know, like a military. Maybe he can like throw knives, or, you know, do a lot of really cool fighting or something like that that makes it stand out. It's not. It's like, you know, at one point, I think it was the sprayer that you spray the fruit with, he tangled somebody up in it, you know, because they're in the store. So it's stuff like that that was like, oh, that's disappointing. Not really great action, very choreographed. Okay. How about the dialogue? Not great dialogue either. So there's nothing. You know, at some points it was bad, depending on who was the action. You know, who was the actor at the time. Some of the dialogue was really poorly done. I don't think Tyrese really. Well, there was a couple of one-liners. You know how they get the one-liners at the end. You had it coming was his. I was like, you had it coming. So anyway, so there's like none of that either. So there's no really good like funny or good speech, maybe. Sometimes there's a good speech. That was missing as well. And then the end was almost a comedy. And I mean, you know, when the final fight scene. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to give it away or anything like that, but it was just, it felt like a comedy of errors where they're introducing new people, not new people to the film, but to the scene, like, repeatedly. Not, you know, like, oh, here's this, oh, here's this, oh, here's... You'll see what I mean when you watch it. And that's where they come out with this revelation that would be Sunshine, which you won't get until you watch the film, but it's like, what? Okay. So, and they don't go on to explain it or whatever. I found myself wanting it to be over. It was only an hour and 33 minutes long. There was nothing there. I mean, I don't want to say it was awful, but it wasn't, you know, like I said, I wanted it to be over. There was no redeeming piece of it that I was like, ooh, you know, I can't wait to see, oh, how's this going to, no, didn't care at all, you know. So they tried to give these characters two backstories that just was, fell flat, I felt. I don't know. I know I'm really digging into this film, and I apologize. Definitely not worth paying for. And I like Tyrese Gibson, right? I'm saying that, yeah. And I like John Malkovich. Who doesn't? You know, but in the end, it's not worth it. I mean, to see them, okay, but don't expect anything more than your run-of-the-mill action film with poor action scenes, bad dialogue, and a comedic, dramatic ending. You know what I mean? You know. Anyway, so that's it. My nose is really itchy. I apologize. So that's all I got for you. Hopefully I was helpful. I hate to be harsh on movies, but sometimes I gotta tell the truth, so it could save you some time, possibly some money. So if I was helpful, you know, you could put some comments in. Love to hear from you. And more importantly, subscribe if you haven't already. Continue to tune in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.